Hi, hello, welcome back to part 2 of the South of France travel series. Wow, that's a long name. I started my day off with a coffee, and then we put on our outfits and headed out to the farmer's market in Le Mans to get ham, because Olivia wanted to make us this thing called savory crepes. Most people only know about sweet crepes, but savory crepes are also very popular in France. And let me just say, it was so good. I was also mesmerized by the town. We had quiches on a church's doorstep. It was beautiful. We just got back from the farmer's market, and I don't know how much videos got there. I don't think I got a lot, to be honest, because I was just so amazed by the things. But I bought strawberries. I did it in French. I should have filmed it. It was spoke to me in French, so I think I'm alright. But anyways, these are really good strawberries, though. Yay! Oh my gosh! Yay! Okay. After we finished our crepes, it was time to head on to the afternoon activities, which included going to a castle ruin called Chateau de Beau and going to an art exhibition in a cave that had like projectors all over it, but more on that later. This castle was from medieval times, and so seeing like the structure and the architecture of everything from back then was just so beautiful, and this should definitely go on your itinerary. And then not even a 5-minute walk away is Carrière des Lunes. This cave was meant for storage back in like the olden times, but now they project art onto the walls. While we were there, there was an Egyptian exhibit and I believe a Turkish exhibit as well, but I'm not 100% on that. Anyways, this was probably the coolest thing I've seen on the trip. I could literally watch those pictures move and change, and then hearing music coming along with it. It was just such an experience, and I absolutely loved it. After I dragged myself out of the art cave, we went to this place, and they had the biggest cups of gelato I've ever seen, and that was the end of our day. Yes. Sheets? Cheese. Oh. Day 6, another day, another market. This time, we're going to the flower market back in Aix. This is my happy place right here. And Aix was my happy place on this trip. Every single time we went to it, I had so much fun. After walking around for a little bit, Olivia took us to this very popular cafe. We had to literally fight for chairs, but the food looks as good as it tastes. Nothing could ever top this avocado toast, and obviously we got dessert because this is France. So that was a very fun lunch, but then we decided to walk around and we saw a lot of art exhibitions, and we also went to a museum, but I didn't get any videos of that.
This is so good. It's a chestnut bread.
Then Olivia's took us to a French supermarket, and it was crazy seeing the differences between, like, in Texas we have super Walmarts, and here they are just so tiny. Wow, look at, we got chocolate, guys.
So good.
Yes, and we're gonna do a taste test. I don't know if you guys can see, but we're trying the chocolate.
Okay. Il vous aime bien? Ah, désolé, je suis pas intéressée. Bonne journée.
Did he ask for your number?
Just said, oh, this is a guy over there, he likes you.
I got this on video, that's funny.
Sorry, you just saw someone get rejected.
Oh,
Go ahead. Darcy wants this. I think this is salted praliné, but I'm not sure I remember well.
oh wow, yummy.
I
got a snail.
What is this from? Praliné again. Praline.
This is Olivia's. Then we had cheesed and finished the rest of our chocolate while watching the sunset. Day 7, and you know what that means. It's part 2 to the Cologne, just like this is part 2 to the South of France travel vlog. If you guys will remember, Olivia took us to a Calanque our second day that we were in France. It's somewhat like a cove, but it's basically just a tiny little beach surrounded by rocks, and it's just so magical and peaceful. Olivia didn't have anything planned for us today because it was like the second to last day before we left, so Bryce and I both requested that we go back to a Calanque, and so now that's what you're getting to see.
Okay.
Wait, that was a bad video. Very good. Yes, I'm making a vlog, but I'm not really good at making vlogs.
Hi. That's so cute.
This is a backstage, guys.
Oh yeah, behind the scenes of the Instagram post.
Yep.
This is Nora, guys. I don't think I've introduced her.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
Why? The time we were there, it just so happened to be the French Independence Day, and so we got to go into town and see fireworks show, and this was literally the coolest fireworks show I have ever seen. Nothing in America was even close to this.
I don't think I can ever see a July 4th show again because this one was so good. I didn't get a video of all of it. I'm glad you liked it, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Anyways, America, you gotta beat that, so.
And basically, we just stayed the night in X.
Hey guys, it's editor me. I thought I was gonna have to intervene a lot more in this vlog. Y'all remember the first one, I was here like every other day because like I had to explain to you what was going on because I just didn't explain in the vlog. But this time I did a pretty good job because this was the last days of the trip. But everybody knows the last days of the trip are the hardest because like you are dreading going home, but then you're also dreading like doing things, and because you're so tired from like all the touring that you, I'm sorry, my eyes are like, I can't get rid of them, I'm sorry. I have a very limited social battery. I try to showcase myself as like this outgoing person, this person who can like talk to anybody, but I literally can't. I am so shy. I do not like talking to people. I don't know how to talk to people. And this trip was especially hard because I didn't understand the language either, so I couldn't even like try to like express myself that way. For the last day of the trip, this was day 8, I believe, we went to Marseille. That was the place we went the very first day, so I already got like a small experience of it, and I liked it. But now we were at the very end of the trip, like the last day, and I was drained. I was so drained. I was not homesick. Like I was enjoying my time in France. But what I really needed was like just a day. I just needed a day to like recuperate, and then I'd be ready to go to Marseille. But this trip was like, as you saw, nonstop. We leave at 8 a.m., we get back at 9. It's just go, 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 which is great. We saw so many things. On this last part of the trip, I just couldn't film. I couldn't film because I was so tired and I wasn't feeling like even smiling. I'm not sure if this is concerning, but whenever my social battery drains and like I don't even have time to like recuperate it, my face like stops being able to show emotion. I just like I'm feeling things inside, it's just nothing's coming out here. And so everybody was like, are you okay? You look so tired. And I was like, I am tired, except a little bit nicer, but not really, because everybody was like, oh, she's grumpy, snappy. Anyways, Marseille was really fun. We did a lot of things. I'm just gonna explain it on here because I literally did not get any videos. Marseille is a very like African influenced town. It was so beautiful. There was, if you go to certain parts, there's like graffiti art everywhere. What else did we do? We had some food. Oh my gosh, we had Tunisian food and it was so good. I want to eat quinoa every single day because that's what we got. It was so good. There were complications with the bus. The police searched our bus. We were like, oh my gosh, what's happening? I don't think I got any videos of that either. We saw the basilica on top of the hill. I got a ton of cool pictures of it. The basilica was really beautiful though. Like I wish we had gone a different day because I was really appreciating it. I just literally could not speak. Then I got this picture of Marseille, so you can imagine like the last day of our trip and we only covered like a very small portion of this town. It's so large and so, that is like an introvert's nightmare. It was still so beautiful. I want to reiterate that. I am so grateful that we went. And that was our last day. But then, okay, I'm actually really upset at myself, mostly, because after Marseille, I kind of just stopped filming, and then I didn't even film the flight back home, which is just so sad because it was filled with so much drama. Olivia came back with us to America, guys, by the way. She was here for like a week. So on the first flight, they were sitting together up in the front, and then I sat in the very last row because nobody was gonna move. When we were getting off of the Madrid flight to go to the connecting terminals, we all accidentally went through the exit, and then we tried to fight our way back in. Bryce and Olivia got back into like the connecting terminals, but while I was there, it like shut down. So it like locked up, and so I was stuck on the other side. I was like, how do I get back? So I ended up having to go through security, but I was like really scared. I was like, how am I? I'm just not gonna be able to go to my flight. What the heck? Anyways, raced through security, and then we ran to our gate, got on that flight. And that one was like 12 hours long. Nice flight, nice, easy flight, nothing going wrong until we land. And we have to go through customs. So me and Bryce go through the American customs because obviously we're American citizens. And so we get through nice and easy. It takes Olivia 2 hours to get through customs because they just were closing it down and they didn't have enough stalls open, and so they kept on telling her to like go to this one until eventually they just closed all the international ones and made her go to the English ones anyway. So we're like, oh my gosh. So then we go downstairs to go get our bags, and then my bag disappears. I was so upset. I was like, oh my gosh, because I put my car keys in there, I put my house keys in there, I had gifts for everybody that I put in there. So I just started freaking out. Not only was I drained socially, but I was also really sad because my bag got lost. And since we had been stuck in customs for 2 hours, I didn't know whether it was stolen or if it was still in Madrid because I didn't put an air tag in there, which I should have. You could see, I really wish I just had filmed like the flight back home because it was just such a mess, such a mess. I thought for sure that this was gonna take me a lot more time to edit, but it really, like this took me 2 days. The first one took me 1 day, and then this one took me another day. I'm gonna have to make a last day in Texas vlog because I'm not gonna be in Texas no more, guys. You should comment, I love Calonx, this is how to spell it. So I know that you stayed this long. I read every single comment, so whatever you guys wanna say, go ahead. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.